Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Just wanted to start doing like small clips throughout the week that I'm going to include in the weekly video that I put up on YouTube. So it's just Monday checking in, just some thoughts, feelings, plan of attack. Woke up this morning 156.6. That's kind of on trend to where I've been. I've been anywhere between like the 154s to 56s. I think just kind of still evening out from last week. We had a couple of days of higher calories, so now we're officially starting on Friday on lower macros of 200 carbs, 250 protein, 55 fat, along with 3 cardio list sessions. So I think as this week progresses with training and having the lower calories and everything, it'll start to trend down a little bit more. So I'll keep an eye on that, but I'm trying to keep the mentality of it not being a huge deterrent for me. Just to be more focused on making sure my training is consistent and effective, and not so much worrying about that number that I'm trying to chase. Even though ideally for this next show we do want to be under the 150s, but all the same, just gonna keep pushing as hard as possible and bring the best we can. I think I still feel like I should look better than I do right now. I guess it's just me drawing a lot of focus from where I was at, which is unrealistic. So that's one habit I need to kick, because that's just gonna mess with my mindset completely. So I just need to make it a blank slate, essentially. Pretend the last one didn't even happen. We're just under 8 weeks out, like 7 weeks and a couple days, but if you want to count peak week, 7 weeks out about. But yeah, I just want to be better. That's just the main takeaway right now. So that's just the focus. Gonna do everything I can to bring an even better package, and hopefully make some improvements if possible. But that's I think that's everything for today. We have an upper day today. Probably get some clips and put that on IG if I can. I am always kind of hit and miss on like doing the training thing, because some days I just want to go in there and get it done and not mess with trying to have to record and things like that. So, all right. So I hope everyone else has a great Monday, had a good weekend, and let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, guys? Just gonna do a quick voiceover for this posing here. This was a middle of the week update I sent to Kibira, just having explained to him about feeling a little off still, and not being sure, what it is I'm holding extra based on, where my diet was at and everything. So I had sent him this little update just to give him an idea of what I was feeling. And it just seemed like, I don't know, my midsection, that's always been my most, I don't know, I guess unaesthetic part that I need to get super lean for it to look, decent. So that's just what I was mentioning to him, and wanting to get back to the sharpness that we had previously. Just that way we have a better point to continue moving forward from. So this is just a quick update showing everything. And once this did get sent over, he did recommend us lower a little bit more. So I went down to 150 carbs, 50 fat, and 230 grams of protein. And I ran that, and I'm still on that up and through when I'm doing this voiceover today being Friday, and then tomorrow Saturday I'll get another update. So we'll see if I end up staying on those macros or if they change one way or another. But you'll see where I am looking today from my update at the end of this clip. And yeah, so that's this video, and then from here I'll have another voiceover for training and catch you on the next one. All right, this is a training clip, a couple clips from a leg day that I did last Saturday. Started with some RDLs here. Hamstrings, always something that have been strong for me, but I'm gonna work on making them better and a little bit thicker if possible. Next, move on to leg press. Nothing crazy. I'm really taking this period right now where I'm still, not 100% strong, just to make sure all my lifts are nice and controlled and just maximize the most amount of stimulation as possible. Did some calf presses next. Something I definitely still do want to bring up as well. I feel like um, they are definitely been neglected, but hopefully more improvements can be made once the off season comes. And I'm sure it's something that I bring up so many times, and just how looking forward I am to having an off season and it being a substantial length of time where I can actually make improvements, and having all the knowledge that I do now, and with the assistance of Coach Kibira, to um, just optimize everything and really have an effective off season. And then next I did. We don't have a good glute ham raise set up there, so I kind of had to makeshift it, but still nonetheless got an effective um, focus on that exercise. And then some rear hypers, same deal, don't have like an actual rear hyperextension bench, so I just kind of did it on the other side of that hyperextension machine and added a band for resistance. Next, did these cable pull-throughs. First time really having this in a program, so getting used to this movement, but yeah, definitely feel good, and good contraction for the hamstring and glutes. So that was like one of the other things that was mentioned to me by the judge on the last show, is just tightening up the underside of the glutes. So hopefully I can make that improvement for the next time. Then next were some hip abduction, just standard, working on the glutes and hamstrings, and then wrapped up everything with some cable crunches. Again, midsection, big thing I'm trying to bring up, so anything that can help me tighten up when I get super lean is going to be helpful. So that's the end of the workout, and then I'll catch you on the next sports clip. Alright, good morning. Happy Friday. Just another week in the books, checking in with everyone. This morning weighed in at 153. Weight hasn't really done a whole lot of dropping since the last check-in. It's kind of hovered around the same area, but just really improving on the composition has been the major thing, I think, this week, or what has been improved since last week, with the weight remaining roughly the same. In the middle of the week, I did have a change in macros from what it was previously, which we did start at 200 carb, 55 fat, and 250 protein, and then around, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday, I got bumped down to 150 carb, 50 fat, and 230 protein, which really I felt like suited me well because previously I don't know what was going on digestively, but I just always felt, I don't know, full and just kind of bloated and watery. And I'm gonna actually put in a clip of an update that I sent to Kibira here, showing what I was, looking like, and then I'm also gonna put in what my check-in was for this morning. So definitely be able to see the noticeable differences, and definitely feeling a lot better. Surprisingly, with the lower calories, I feel like I'm coming back into a lot closer shape to what I was before, a couple weeks before the last show. So, a good point I feel like to be at now, and looking forward to, from this point moving forward, to really start, digging and pushing for that next level of conditioning that I really am going to need to be competitive. So that's really everything that I had to touch on from like an update standpoint. Still kind of hovering around the same weight. We'll see if the macros stay at this. I mean, I'll be fine if that's the case, because as long as I'm making progress, I'm fine with eating dirt if that's what I need to do. But and then cardio did get bumped up also to 60 minutes for 3 list sessions. So we'll see if that stays in there too come tomorrow. But everything else, I feel good. Just trying to stay focused, keep myself busy, and yeah, we're moving on. So in this video for the week, I do have, like I said, the posing, and then I did get some training from my leg day last Saturday that I'm going to include as well, since I don't really get that second leg session recorded that often. I put that in there. So I hope everyone else is doing well on their preps, on their journeys, and look forward to keeping everyone updated. Have a great one. Okay, and I'm back. So, like I said, here is the update from today, Friday the 13th. Ooh, everyone be careful out there. Anyways, but yeah, so like I said, feeling a lot better on this day after a few days of lower calories and increased cardio. I feel like I'm getting a little drier again, and just tightening up around the midsection, which I desperately need. So, just going over things that I want to work on a little bit more improvement wise. I think once I get time to put more on, more size on the upper body, the thickness, my front shots and the side shots will be a little bit more impressive. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the shape that I have. Just need to build upon it so much. Just whenever you see other people in person, you think you have a decent amount of size, but realistically, I feel very small. But I mean, I guess that's natural once you're in this state of competition prep. So just getting used to that, and then right here too, like the side tricep. Once I feel like I can get more thickness in the chest, that'll be a lot better a pose for me. But always happy with the lower body, at least the posterior chain comes in well, but definitely need a lot more back thickness and depth. Like, I have some detail there, but I just need a lot more size, and including up through the rhomboids and traps for sure. So yeah. Otherwise, I'm really happy with the point that we are at, and in prep as far as the condition and how much time is left until the next show. So I have no doubt that what we'll be able to put together will be much improved from the last showing. So I'm really excited to dig harder, train harder, diet harder, more cardio, whatever it takes. Just want to be our best. But with all that said, I think should be good. So I'm excited moving forward, and I will check in with you guys again probably around this time next week. So hopefully we're sharper again, and I'll have more to comment on. Hope everyone has a great rest of their week, and talk to you soon.